Hi, I'm Barbie Romero, the Director of Event Programming at MediaPost. Welcome to our Brand Insider series, Ask Me Anything. After each of our Brand Insider Summits, we always hear feedback from you guys that you make great connections and have amazing conversations. So today we have with us Lisa Cirelli, Director of Product Recommendations and Personalization from Neiman Marcus. Lisa, welcome.
Thank you for having me. Excited to be here.
Yeah, it's great to see you. So we wanted to briefly ask you, we know that you founded a SaaS platform called Stylize, and you were acquired by Neiman Marcus a few years ago. So we wanted to see what you miss mostly about being a founder. I know it must have been like a interesting transition from going to like a smaller team to then going to like a big corporation.
Yes, well, I love the fact that in a startup you are wearing many different hats. You get to play a little bit in strategy and sales and marketing and creative and product designing and building. And as the creative director of my startup, my role was really to understand the problem we were trying to solve for our customers, and then get really creative in the solutions that we were building, the strategy that we were implementing, and the product design itself. So a lot of the UI and UX of the startup, I had a big role in designing, and it's unique to be able to do all those different things, plus have a technical background and understanding. And while I love doing all of that in a startup, I actually was able to carry most of those things over working at Neiman Marcus Group. So when we were acquired, I came on really to lead the integration of Stylize into the Neiman Marcus ecosystem, going really from being a vendor to a fully integrated partner and channel within the organization. And I really was able to keep my innovation and my autonomy to kind of do and wear those multiple hats. So as I got more comfortable in my role there, what really happened is my role kept on expanding, and I was able to put on the hat of how we can rethink product recommendations. That expanded into how we can think about personalization, both through product recommendations and experiences. And those customer experiences need really great UI and UX design. So rather than going to my UI UX team, and they'll laugh about it because they kind of came to expect this from me, rather than going with them with a list of ideas, maybe on a sheet of paper or typed up in a notepad, I actually would do my own designs in Figma with really specific requirements about what I was trying to achieve, so that they would be that much further along in the design process. And so I just have a ton of fun with the evolution of my role, which has now recently got into AI and leading the AI innovation for multiple different areas of the company, which has been really fun.
That's great to hear. Yeah, a lot of founders like they lose autonomy. So it's great to hear that Neiman Marcus that you keep that in your role, and you still get to have fun and work alongside a bigger team. I imagine that must have helped you a lot because now you have a bigger budget and you get to play with new things like AI now. So yeah, interesting journey.
Yes.
So yeah. So another question we had was Neiman Marcus's holiday catalog. And I saw a preview of it like in a press release. Just wondering if there is an item that you would like to have from either this year's catalog or maybe last year's catalog, or maybe it could have been 10 years from now. But this catalog is like famous for the viewers that aren't familiar with it. It's famous for having like crazy extravagant items. I saw a Manalo Blanc shopping experience in London that I thought was pretty cool. So let us know if there's anything that stood out to you.
Oh my goodness. Well, as many of you probably do as well, in retail, we plan for holiday very early on. Basically, when it ends, we get a couple month break, and then we're already thinking about, how we're going to bring the magic of the holidays to our clients and to in our world, our digital shopping experiences. And so what's actually happening behind the scenes, and I'll tell you my favorite gift in just a second. What's actually happening behind the scenes is product and technology is partnering super close with merchandising to really curate and hone what we think our customers are going to be drawn to, whether you're shopping and gifting for yourself or for a loved one or a friend or a colleague. There's so many reasons why we really want to tap into what drives someone to give that perfect gift and what they're looking for. And I really think Neiman's differentiates itself in the gifting space, where when you receive a gift that is wrapped in Neiman Marcus paper and in our bag, you're really getting something that is special. And hopefully it's a reflection of the thought that went into the gifting purchase. And so where my team is coming into play in that world is we curate all the very specific gifting carousels. We have multiple different rules specifically for different categories, so we can really be showing beauty specific gifting recs and jewelry specific gifting recs, and having those appear in multiple places of the purchase funnel to really continue to remind the customer to think of us as their source for really special gifts. Now, our very unique, one-of-a-kind gifts, they're all magical. They are absolutely incredible. And I think Neiman Marcus is able, through its relationships and partnerships, able to offer super unique experiences. And while all of the extravagant jewelry and vacations and cars and things we've done in the past has been incredible and truly one of a kind, my favorite one that I ever heard of, and this is probably because I'm a mom of two little kids, is there was a partnership last year with Disney to turn your child into an animated Disney character in one of their movies. And
Wow.
how unique and cool would that be? Like, Disney and Neiman Marcus are both magical companies, but to bring that collaboration together and to give a child that experience, I just know how much my kids love Disney movies and love the characters. So to see themselves within a Disney movie, I think, I mean, that's true. There are no words. That's just an incredible, incredible thing.
That's amazing. That's a really like very unique, very cool experience. I would have never thought of a partnership like that. That's really cool.
Right.
I wonder which movie if someone did buy that, like I wonder what movie they would be featured in. It would be cool to
I
see,
know. I'd love to
you
follow
know.
up on that as well
Yeah.
and find out how it went and where it appeared. Yeah.
I know a lot of customers will get like the catalog printed as well. So uh you guys continue to do that every year. Do you know if there's like a separate target market for that print catalog as opposed to like the digital piece? I'm pretty sure people look at both, but like would you say that skews like maybe older, like a different generation, or do the younger people still like that print catalog?
Yeah, I don't think it's a shock to anyone that we have a little bit of an older demographic of Neiman shopper. And that's actually a really incredible thing as well. Many of our clients are generational. Their grandmas and mothers and aunts all shopped at Neiman Marcus. And so to get that catalog, something that's tangible, the bringing this beautiful paper into your hands with the gifting catalog and with our holiday features is I still think that there's a time and a place where paper can really have an impact. And I think even though we are an older customer probably does appreciate that, I think even the younger customers enjoy that special book. And it's actually something that all of us as employees, like we hope to receive it as well, because it is just such a beautiful, it's a piece of art. I think of it almost as a coffee table book. It's so nice to leave out. It's so well done. Our photography and our creative is just absolutely top of the line. And so to have that, you're getting more than just a shopping catalog. You're actually getting like truly a work of art that deserves to be on display. And I think that bridges many different generations and age groups.
Yeah, like a lot of the younger people are looking for printed material nowadays. Like, I don't know, when I go on the subway, I see people with actual books and well, not
Right.
newspapers, but real books. Like some people want like that tangible item to actually look at. So that's great to hear. And another question that was submitted is, how are you reaching the younger generations? I don't know if you guys are doing anything recently. I know you mentioned AI, but it would be interesting to hear any kind of tactics you're doing to reach these younger people. Eventually, those younger people will become the future consumers. So yeah.
Yeah, I think if I had to look at the 30,000-foot overview of the strategy, it would be, how do we make our app incredibly intuitive, easy to use, but also differentiated and special as compared to even our mobile browsing experience. So we really want the app to be differentiating, to really be about styling and curation, and to inject a level of virality to it. The reason why you're on your phone, you're bouncing in and out of different things. How can we design an app that gives the value proposition to a younger customer that this is worth opening and taking a scroll through? And so how do we use these micro moments within the application to really add value, whether it's something that we know that they're probably looking at on social media, and bringing those products up to the forefront, really specialty curation. In our app, we do one-to-one personalized product recommendations that are picked specifically for you. That's an experience unique to the app right now that we've had a lot of success with. And just how can we make that space really experientially fun, but also gets you from inspiration to purchase as quick as possible. And I think apps are not supposed to mirror websites. I think they really should offer a different value proposition. And we know younger customers that are browsing, they may be browsing on a subway, they may be browsing while they're laying in bed at night, or while they're eating breakfast and drinking a coffee. It's typically, something that they can pop into or easily look at within a few seconds of attention, and hopefully we can provide some value and something that's exciting to them in that moment.
Great, thank you. And I guess I'm gonna make you pick between your kids when it comes to Neiman Marcus Group, because I know that there's many brands that Neiman Marcus has under their belt. So what is your favorite brand that you like to work on? Or you could also pick what's your favorite category. So like, I don't know, maybe
Oh my
shoes,
goodness.
clothes. Do you have like a preference with either one?
Well, that is really hard. I am a contemporary apparel, but premier shoe and handbag person. I think probably I'm not alone in that. So when it comes to those, I guess, categories, if you think of contemporary handbags and shoes, I'm always thinking about the opportunity to blend high low. And that is just, I think it's a realistic way that people shop. I think it's a realistic way that people wear our clothing and our accessories. You may be getting into Neiman Marcus by making that big investment piece. And then you realize, like, there's some really great apparel that I can purchase that's almost becomes part of a capsule wardrobe. And I think of everything that I purchase from Neiman Marcus, whether it is our contemporary apparel or our fine apparel or our premier handbags and accessories, I think of them all as investment pieces. I've seen a shift with sustainability becoming really a focus for our current customers and younger customers. And it's really nice to see your money go towards something that you're not just going to throw away and know that it's going to last season after season and be with you as long as you want to keep it. And then even after that, there's still an opportunity for you to get money back by consigning it or going through a partner like Fashion File where you can resell your items. And so I love fashion. I think of my job very much as getting to do a hobby of mine every day. I have a new tremendous amount of respect for the designers that we work with. I think if I had to pick one designer, and I'll say I don't even own anything yet because this is still a big investment. We carry Schiaparelli, and I was just in our Dallas store and I was able to see the pieces. And if you want to own a piece of art and truly have something unique, that's the brand I would absolutely choose. There is something there that is just such a cool expression of surrealism that I think is so neat to own. And so yeah, I would, if I had to pick, I would
Mhm.
probably pick
Yeah,
Chaparral.
very cool. I saw some vintage pieces from that brand at my old college. I went to FIT, and in the museum they had a whole like exhibit on that designer, and it was really cool to see. So yeah, that's
Yeah,
really cool.
he's amazing. Yes.
Yeah, so I was like, you have to pick between your children, pick one brand. So, all right. So, are you ready for some rapid fire questions? As a reminder, it's quick answers only.
Okay, I'm ready. I'll try my best.
Great. So, what is on your holiday wish list? So, if you could pick two items.
I would say MFK perfume. If you haven't smelled it, go smell it. I get compliments every time. And then probably a suede bag. Brown suede is so in the season. I would love to add one of those to my collection.
Awesome. All right. So, the sustainability angle. What is the item in your closet that you wear the most? Like, what is the staple that you cannot live without?
Easy, my black row tuxedo blazer. I love you. Everyone needs to have a black blazer, but get one that's a little bit more elevated, that has a little bit more structure to it and a little bit longer on the length. I wear it with jeans, I wear it with suits, and my favorite new way to wear it is belted with like a silk skirt and high boots for fall, winter. There's just so much versatility out of a really good black blazer. Do not go cheap on this. Get a nice investment piece. Mine from the row is just probably my favorite piece that I own. You can never go wrong with a good blazer,
Yeah,
clearly. I like.
agreed. And then the last one is, what is your favorite hobby? Do not say shopping because you already spoke a lot about clothes. Something else.
Uh, Volleyball.
Well,
I play volleyball. I play beach volleyball, women's doubles. I play with my husband in co-ed. And yeah, I think just staying active and doing something physical is such a great balance. I'm on my computer, well, like more than 8 hours a day. So getting out, playing volleyball, letting my kids come see us play. I just think it's just a lot of fun and a great balance to the constant sitting and typing.
yeah, yeah, great. Great stuff. Thank you, Lisa.
Well, thank you for having me. This was really fun.
It was fun indeed. Thank you to the audience for tuning in. If you have any other questions or would like to be featured in the spotlight yourself, please contact me at barbie@mediapost.com. Take care.